ladies and gentlemen, today I stand before you to speak of a profound and timeless desire that united me throughout history. Peace for all nations. Our world has witnessed countless conflicts and wars, each with its own complexities and reasons. Yet in the midst of these divisions and disputes, we must never lose sight of the hope for peace. Now we have war. Now Israel must defend itself again, fighting it to just exist. Israel now doing what it needs to do to eliminate all terrorists in Gaza. You cannot slaughter innocents in the way you did to Israel without a response. You have awakened the sleeping giant once again. One of the best militarizers in the world is now laying waste to Gaza. One of the regions that has long been in the spotlight due to its conflicts is the land known as Israel and Palestine. The history of this region is marked by tensions, violence, and suffering that have persisted for generations. The conflict between Hamas and Israel is just one chapter in a long and complicated story. The history of this conflict can be traced back over a century, rooted in the struggle for control of the same land. It is a history marred by tragedy, bloodshed, and deeply held grievances. Both Israelis and Palestinians have faced immense hardships, each with their own narratives, hopes, and aspirations. The recent war between Hamas and Israel has once again brought to the forefront the urgent need for a peaceful resolution. The conflict has left its mark on the people of the region, resulting in loss of life, destruction, and immeasurable pain. It has also captured the attention of the world, reminding us that a lasting peace in this region is not only a regional but a global concern. Peace is not a mere absence of conflict. It is a state where people can live without fear, with their rights and dignity respected. It is a vision where all nations coexist side by side, respecting each other's sovereignty and right to self-determination. It is my sincere hope that the recent conflict between Hamas and Israel can serve as a turning point. A turning point towards dialogue, understanding, and a commitment to working together for a future where the people of this region can live in peace and prosperity. A future where children can grow up without the sound of sirens or the fear of war. The path to peace is challenging and the solutions are complex. Yet we must remember that peace is not an option but an imperative. It is the moral duty of nations, individuals, and communities who work tirelessly for the betterment of our world. As we reflect on the history of the Israeli-Palestinian conflict and the recent events, let us also look forward with hope. Let us recognize that peace is not only possible, but necessary. And let us call upon the leaders and nations of the world to redouble their efforts to bring about a just and lasting peace for all, so that the people of this region and all nations may finally know the blessings of peace. To achieve the peace we so ardently desire, we must also acknowledge the importance of dialogue, and international cooperation. We cannot afford to repeat the mistakes of the past. Instead, we must learn from history and move forward together. There is no alternative to peaceful negotiation, compromise, and the pursuit of common ground. It is heartening to see the international community come together in support of efforts to bring an end to the suffering in the region. The work of diplomats, mediators, and peacemakers from various nations and organizations is a testament to the global commitment to peace. We must continue to support and empower these individuals and institutions in their quest for a just resolution. Moreover, we must recognize the legitimate aspirations of both the Israel and Palestinian peoples. These aspirations can coexist and thrive side by side within secure borders, with a shared commitment to justice, equality, and the protection of human rights. The two-state solution, with Israel and Palestine living in peace and security, remains a widely acknowledged framework for lasting peace. As we look to the future, let us remember that peace is not merely the absence of conflict. True peace includes social justice, economic opportunity, and a respect for diversity. It involves the protection of human rights and the dignity of every individual. It means the flourishing of cultures, the pursuit of knowledge, and the bonds of friendship among nations. It is a vision where young people, and regardless of their background, can grow up in an environment of hope and opportunity where they are free to dream, to learn, and to achieve their full potential. Their future should not be defined by the limitations of the past, but by the limitless possibilities of a world at peace. In conclusion, I call upon all nations and individuals to redouble their efforts in the pursuit of peace, not just in the context of the Israeli-Palestinian conflict, but for the entire world. Let us honor the memory of those who have suffered and lost their lives in conflicts by working tirelessly for a better, more peaceful future. May we look beyond our differences, find common ground, and through cooperation and understanding, build a world where peace reigns. It is a vision we must never lose sight of, and it is an endeavor we must all embrace. For in the end, it is not only the responsibility of leaders and diplomats, but of all humanity to strive for peace for all nations. Thank you.